Well, a little closer to home with you is the whole Jonathan Majors situation. Now, you followed that.
I've heard about,
Okay.
I got some smatterings of Jonathan Majors.
Smatterings. Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
No.
But I would say at this very moment, Jonathan Majors, I would say, is the hottest up-and-coming actor in Hollywood right now.
I would think so, yeah.
I can't think of anyone else on the trajectory of a Jonathan Majors.
Nope, me neither.
See what I'm saying?
Me neither.
You know, Michael B. Jordan is definitely up there as well, but I feel like Michael B. Jordan is sort of settling into sort of his role, whereas Jonathan is still going.
Jonathan Majors, major league, like,
Yes.
like he just came like a comet.
Yeah, I mean, not only did he co-star in Creed 3, but he is Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel universe. And he's got a bunch of movies sort of centered around him and his character. So the story is that he was in his, they were in a taxi, him and his girlfriend, and apparently his girlfriend saw that some other girls were texting him on his phone, and she went crazy, and something happened where I don't know whether he was defending himself or maybe he put hands on her, but she got hurt in the process. And then she pressed charges, and his whole world changed that day.
Yeah. I really didn't investigate this for myself. I just keep getting things from my wife, and I heard that he was going to be exonerated because it really wasn't what people thought, and then it's like, oh no, it's something. And
she just got a restraining order for him, and what makes matters a lot worse was that a bunch of other women have now come forward with other abuse allegations, and they're cooperating with the district attorney.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So everyone at this point, he got dropped by his management, which is a big deal.
Yeah, I heard that.
You see what I'm saying? Like for management to drop someone of this caliber and the amount of money they would make off of him meant that, okay, we just... The losses we'll get from this affiliation doesn't match up to the gains we'll get from taking a percentage of his earnings.
Yeah.
He got dropped by his PR. That's not really a big deal. PR companies, people rotate PR companies, whatever. But the management company was a big deal. And right now, essentially everyone's waiting to see what Disney will do. Because that's really like the make it or break it. If Disney announces that we're no longer going forward with this contract with him and all these movies that are slated to start filming, I think that's going to be like the nail in the coffin. That's going to be a long, slow road back to try to get back to, Hollywood's good graces.
I wonder what the real story is, like what the whole thing. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I just know it sounds pretty damn tragic, but
yeah,
if there was credence behind it, then things kind of balance out. I just don't know.
I mean, look, I think he was actually the one that made the 911 call. I think that the situation has got out of hand, and maybe he's obviously a big, strong guy, and this is a little girl, like, not a little girl, but, a typical petite female. And something happened where she got hurt. I've always said that if a woman attacks you, you just got to just take it.
You know
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You can't really fight back as a man. Like, what I mean? Like you saw how they were crucifying, Dana White for like slapping his wife.
Right.
But if you watch the video, she hits him first and he slaps her back.
Yeah.
Not to say it's justified either way, but everyone's always painting it, he slapped his wife. They're not talking about how he got assaulted first.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that we men have to just deal with.
Just got to deal with
it. As a man, woman, to all the young men, that's not going to be fair in your mind.
Yeah.
Whatever. You just got to deal with that shit.
Life is not fair. You got to just look at societal norms.
We got a lot of other advantages.
Yeah, we got a lot of other advantages. So all the young men or older men who are watching this, if your woman attacks you, just take it. Okay? You won't get hurt that bad. Unless she has a weapon of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless she pulls out a gun.
She ain't going to outrun you.
She's not going to outrun you. She's not going to outbox you unless you're dealing with like a UFC fighter or a woman bodybuilder or something of that sort. Like,
that bodybuilder ain't going to do nothing.
Oh, sure.
but
unless she pulls out a shotgun like that one girl.
Anybody pull out a shotgun, you got to go.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying, if he would have just gotten, you know, I mean, I bet you something similar probably happened with the Chris Brown Rihanna situation. I had heard it was kind of like that. Like she saw something on his phone and she just went ballistic, started hitting him, and he retaliated. And then all you saw was that picture of her.
It makes me think of Bill Burr's, what Bill Burr would say in this situation. You know, when he talks about, you know, there's no woman who ever got beaten up for shutting the hell up. Which is, you know, it's funny because it's so, you know, jacked up to say. But yeah, of course there's going to be reasons behind everything, but nothing trumps the fact that a man should never put his hands on a woman.
Right.
Period.
Period.
I always been like this. If you were my best friend, don't ever tell me that you put your hands on a woman.
Yeah.
We gonna have problems.
Yeah.
We gonna have problems. You're my son. Don't ever tell me that you put your hands on. I had an issue with my 27-year-old son for speaking, like, because you could speak in a certain way that's abusive. And, you know, I had to talk to him about that, you know? No, there's certain things that as men, no, you just don't do. Or you ain't a man, in my eyes.